Hi and welcome to another episode of Roettgen Braai Master. Today we are making Biltong, and what you need for it and especially how long it takes I'm going to show you in this episode. Alright, and this is all we need. We need some soy sauce, some Worcester sauce, some barbecue rub, onion flakes, chili flakes, some tabasco, sriracha in that case, or any other hot sauce you enjoy. I like to use some umami as well as ground garlic. And then obviously we are going to need some meat, and the meat here is beef. And I like to use roulade meat because you can easily cut against the grain, and it really makes for some great biltong. Alright, in the first step we're going to cut up the roulades. The grain is running this way, so we're going to cut against the grain, roughly a centimeter thick, so maybe about half an inch. Once done cutting up, we're going to put it in the Ziploc bag and we're going to start working on our marinade. Now the marinade we're going to put straight into the bag, and we will need 1 cup of soy sauce, some Worcester sauce, some dry rub that I made myself. Now you can use any dry rub you like. We need 1 teaspoon of onions, or onion powder, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of umami, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and then 1 teaspoon of tabasco sriracha. Now you can use any other hot sauce you like, and we're going to mix this up now in a second. Alright, now very easily just close the Ziploc bag. Try to get as much air out as you can before you open it all the way. You close it all the way, and then you just mix it through. Make sure that the spices mix well with the Worcester sauce as well as the soy sauce. And now we're going to put it in the fridge, in the bag, for 24 hours. And in about 8 hours I'm going to flip it once over and make sure that, you know, all the juices have coated the meat nicely. Alright, well, for you just a few seconds, for me a whole day. I'll see you tomorrow at the Kamado. Alright guys, roughly 15 hours later, I've now put it into a strainer. I've drained off the excess liquid, and now we're going to put it on the kitchen towel and press it down, because we want to get as much liquid out as we possibly can, because obviously this is going to be a rather dry meat rather than a wet meat. So it's fairly simple what you do, and look how nicely it has coated, and we still have the chili flakes on it. So we're just going to put it down. Obviously eventually we'll have to move the strainer. Alright guys, I've placed them on these cooling racks that come with these IKEA Consus forms, and they're fantastic to do this. And I've set up the barbecue to extremely low heat, roughly around 50 degrees Celsius, maybe 75 at the max. I'm going to show you that now, and then we're going to put them on. Alright guys, as you can see, the temperature is really low. It's probably the lowest you can possibly go, and I'm not currently using the deflector stones. I've just heated up a few chunks, and now we're going to put the biltong inside. Now the great thing is the distance between the two grates is exactly the distance you need without the grates actually touching the meat from the top, which is brilliant. And we're gonna set them in there, and we're gonna leave them in. Now the point is, you're not really going by time, you're going more by color. So you want a nice darkish color, but it also still needs to be fairly pliable. You don't want it to be too dry. So I can't exactly tell you how long it's going to take. It's going to take as long as it's going to take. So we're going to check back on it every 45 minutes to an hour. We'll see. Alright guys, 3.5 hours in, we're sitting at 62 degrees. We're still not there yet. I guess we'll Probably need another hour, maybe hour and a half. Alright guys, 4.5 hours later, we're ready. And doesn't that look beautiful? Alright guys, and that's exactly how I like it. So when you pick it up, you know, they have a little bit of a flex left, but they are dry enough on the outside. And now what we're going to do, just to torture my wife a little bit, we're going to put them in a Ziploc bag and we're going to leave them in the Ziploc bag for another 24 hours so that the smokiness can settle fully into the meat. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a comment, and obviously please hit that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And obviously I hope to see you soon again at Roettgen Braai Master.